Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch exclusive. Cavern yields mysterious freshwater source on tonight's fascinating episode of Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch. Chad Ollinger and his team are that much closer to discovering where the freshwater source feeding the thousands of frogs is coming from. Last week, we were introduced to the team that his dad Duane had assembled, and this week is all about the progress they have made. And with an access tunnel to the underground cavern finally opened, and a tantalizing clue discovered, Chad takes a risky dive into the flooded cave system, and what he finds will defy all explanation. T shows us exclusive clip below reveals that there is what Duane Ollinger described as a honey hole, void with a wellspring of fresh water that moves the elements and the gold underground. Last week, geologist Eric Drummond confirmed there was gold in their samples taken, and now tonight you will see how the men follow the underground cavern trail to unravel more gold-finding opportunities. The team are using technology and underwater cameras to find out why the frogs are thriving and discover where the fresh water is coming from. The clip shows the team observing the feed from the camera. Chad Ollinger says, "That water's clear." He notes that the new set of frogs didn't hitchhike in the body of water. The fresh water source coming in is making the ideal conditions for the frogs to thrive. The crystal clear water is coming up from an opening that reaches deep down into the underground cavern system. As they explore further into the water, a cave opening is shown and more of a new tunnels is shown. The camera equipment goes down a 42-foot descent. The verdict? Time to suit up and see where the underground water-filled cavern leads to. Utah's Uinta Basin has a storied reputation filled with flooded caves and deep geological voids. Now gold fever has hit miner Duane Ollinger. But even more than the hunt for gold is unlocking of the mystery of why thousands and thousands of blind frogs live in a cavern near the famous Skinwalker Ranch. As Ollinger noted in the premiere, he and his son Chad have invested in this exploration and are trying to unravel the mystery and discover the riches they believe lay in this strange part of Utah. The series shows the Ollingers as they explore the water sources and caverns of this part of Utah. Joining them is Charlie Snyder, who heads security. Geologist Eric Drummond was also brought in to help. A year prior, they drilled the cavern and found an entry point into the cavern system. What happened is that water filled their drill site, and in the process cleared the way to get through to the underground maze of tunnels. There are some places on Earth where the land just seems different, and Blind Frog Ranch in eastern Utah is a spot that the locals claim is cursed. Blind Frog Ranch has drawn treasure seekers for hundreds of years. Perhaps it is Aztec treasure or caverns of gold and silver. Maybe it is Mormon mines. All the theories and possibilities are what have fueled the interest of Duane Ollinger's lease purchase of the 160-acre ranch in Utah's Uinta Basin. But Duane isn't concerned with the law. After discovering a system of 7 underground caves that run through his property, he is singularly focused on finding what's hidden in them. With his money, resources, and reputation on the line, Duane and his son, Chad Ollinger, friend and retired sheriff's deputy, Charlie Snyder, and Eric Drummond, a renowned geologist who will help him map the faulted land. Tune in tonight to see how far they all get into the cavern. Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch exclusive. Cavern yields mysterious freshwater sourcing the desolate, sun-scorched landscape of Utah's Uinta Basin. A mystery continues to unfold beneath the rugged terrain, far from the prying eyes of civilization. For years, Blind Frog Ranch has been the focal point of bizarre occurrences, strange artifacts, and a series of enigmas that defy logic and understanding. Among the many phenomena that have occurred at this enigmatic property, a new discovery has just added another layer to the mystery. a fresh water source emerging from a newly uncovered cavern, its origins and implications as baffling as the rest of the secrets buried beneath the soil. Blind Frog Ranch, known for its association with the paranormal and unexplained events, has been the site of numerous investigations over the years. Located on a sprawling piece of land surrounded by dense desert and rocky hills, the ranch's reputation grew primarily due to its proximity to Skinwalker Ranch, another site infamous for its paranormal history. While Skinwalker Ranch has been investigated extensively by scientists, journalists, and curious thrill seekers, Blind Frog Ranch has remained relatively under the radar until recently. The discovery of this mysterious cavern and its fresh water source could prove to be the turning point in uncovering the truth behind the tale of the cavern's discovery began innocuously enough. The ranch's current owners, who had experienced a string of unsettling events over the past few years, decided to take matters into their own hands and began a series of excavations in a section of the property that had long been suspected to harbor hidden secrets. Armed with new equipment and a sense of curiosity, the team began drilling in an area that had previously been unexplored. What they found, however, was unlike anything they could have anticipated. Small cavern, about 40 feet below the surface, was uncovered. Inside, the team found walls lined with a strange, mineral-rich substance, and most remarkably, a consistent flow of clear, fresh water that seemed to spring from the very heart of the earth itself. In a region known for its dry, arid conditions, the presence of fresh water in such a location was nothing short of a miracle. The water, which flowed with a steady and unbroken stream, was unlike any other source of water in the area. The team, initially taken aback by the discovery, quickly turned their attention to investigating its source. The cavern had not been identified on any prior maps of the area, leading many to wonder how such a large and seemingly significant structure had remained hidden for so long. The water's composition and anomalous initial tests on the water revealed a remarkable purity, with no noticeable contaminants or foreign particles. This is especially puzzling, given that the surrounding land is known for its mineral deposits and arid conditions, which typically lead to brackish or highly saline water sources. Yet, the water that flowed from the cavern was pristine, clear, clean, and seemingly unaffected by any external factors. Further analysis revealed unusual qualities that set this water apart from any known natural sources in the region. The water was found to contain trace elements and minerals not native to the area, raising questions about its origins. Geologists and water experts brought in to examine the source were perplexed. Some suggested that the water could be coming from an ancient underground river, possibly a relic from a much wetter period in the area's history. However, others hypothesized that the water could be part of a more extraordinary, yet to be understood natural phenomenon. The team also reported an eerie sensation whenever they were near the cavern. People described feeling a subtle vibration or hum, almost as if the cavern were alive with some unseen energy. This strange occurrence only heightened the mystery, leading some to speculate that the cavern could have been intentionally concealed, either by natural forces or by a force beyond human comprehension. Theories and speculation the discovery of a fresh water source on Blind Frog Ranch has sparked a new wave of theories, ranging from the plausible to the bizarre. Some of the most compelling explanations tie the water's appearance to ancient civilizations, with some suggesting that the cavern might have been part of a hidden network of water sources used by indigenous people long ago. According to this theory, the site could have been purposefully concealed to protect it from invaders or settlers. Others speculate that the water could be linked to the UFO and paranormal activity that has long been associated with the Uinta Basin. Sightings of strange lights, unexplained noises, and reports of bizarre animal behavior have been common in the region for decades. Could the water, with its unusual properties, be connected to whatever extraterrestrial or interdimensional forces are said to haunt the area? This hypothesis, though far-fetched, is not entirely out of the realm of possibility, considering the long history of unexplainable events surrounding both Blind Frog Ranch and the nearby Skinwalker Ranch. There is also a growing theory that the water source could be linked to the region's geothermal activity. The Uinta Basin is known for its complex geological makeup, with tectonic activity, hot springs, and occasional earthquakes shaping the land. Could this underground water be part of a larger, hidden geothermal system, its flow disrupted by some unknown geological event? Geologists are currently studying the area for any signs of seismic activity or subterranean systems that could explain the sudden appearance of the fresh water. The potential implications to discovery of the fresh water source on Blind Frog Ranch could have far-reaching implications for both the scientific community and those who have been drawn to the ranch's mysteries. For one, it opens up the possibility of a previously undiscovered subterranean ecosystem or an untapped water supply that could be of great value in an area known for its water scarcity. If the water is part of an ancient underground river system, it could provide new insights into the region's geological history and climate shifts over millennia. On the other hand, the strange qualities of the